should be able to hear the noise in the background, just the practice that is taking place. Happy Monday, welcome in. It is Monday, February 9th. It is 19:02 local time, Eastern time zone. Welcome in. There's not a lot of activity going on in the chat right now. That is fine. I will, though, explain this a little bit. What is going on today? Starting with the fact of I'm wearing my Lucky Charm t-shirt, which I use for the Grover's Showdown series of races a few weeks back, a couple of weeks back. And this is somewhat a continuation of that challenge. So I was never very good on long races, tire management, fuel management. Those are all a challenge to me. And I was invited after the showdown. I was invited by Bailey, who was one of the team members of Team North America, to participate in the WERA series of races that is taking place now. And it's a series of 10 races, right? Each race is 1 hour each. So 10 weeks, 10 races, 1 hour each, every time a different track. And all of them are focused on tire management and fuel saving, right? They're hour-long races with 4 times fuel and 4 times tire rating consumption or consumption rate. And you have to pick one car, and that is your car for the season. So, if that is not bad enough, I chose the BRZ. Why? Because I am a lunatic. So I will be trying to save tires and race fast with the BRZ. That is super squirrely. With the objective of learning the track, learning the car, learning better throttle control, and getting better at those 2 big facets of the game, right? We don't do a lot of that in daily races, aside from manufacturer and GTWS. Tire management is very low, right? So we're gonna have to do a lot of this in this race. It's gonna be an hour long. Again, 4 times fuel, 4 times tires, no ghosting, and heavy damage. So that forces us to be very careful with our overtakes, very careful with the other drivers on track, because we can't just go willy-nilly and ghosting is gonna happen and it's fine if we bump here and there. No. If you bump, if you get damage, it will have damage until you pit. Right? Until pitting, you're gonna sustain that damage. There's no way around. So that makes for an interesting, challenging race. Race starts at 8, so an hour from now, we will be practicing a little bit between here and then, trying to get a sense of the BRZ again. I've been practicing offline most of the time over the last week. So in between daily races, I was practicing this. It is a cool group of fast drivers. You see Ace as an A+. You got Andrew with a Freiji account, who was also part of the showdown. Very fast driver. We got Bailey, who won 1 or 2 of the races during the showdown event. Cornel Mustard is here, and a bunch of other cool dudes. All trying to get fast together, learning new skills and helping each other on track. Right, so we're gonna go ahead and jump on or jump in. You choose. English is not my thing. And start practicing. Right? Let's go. But first, a little sip of Coke Zero. Please sponsor me. All right, tires. Selecting. Oh, we're gonna have to use all 3 compounds: medium, soft, and hards. Given the length of the track, so it's Kyoto Yamagiwa Miyabi. Like, hey, thanks, man. Thanks, Weak Sauce. Just explaining how the whole setup is gonna go for us. Weak Sauce, that is part of the series. Are you racing tonight? and or skipping. So we have to use all three tires, all three tire compounds. And today is Kyoto Driving Park Yamagiwa Miyabi, which is not a very common track. Right, I'm very good or fairly good at Yamagiwa. Miyabi is murky. It takes some different skills. There's some transitions with elevation changes. There's some bumps on the track that are kind of odd. So we're gonna see if we can perform well tonight. I was gonna review my strategy, but we may have people spying on us. We're looking at 2 pit stops if things go well. A bit of fuel saving, and we should be able to do 995 or 996, if my math is correct. Right, so 9 laps on racing mediums, 9 laps on racing hards. Fair enough, fair enough. All right, you are on the hairpin league, correct? I heard it is very good. So that, as I was saying, 9 laps on mediums, 9 laps on hards, and 5 or 6 laps on softs. If I don't make a pit mistake, which I've done before. In practice, I ended up going to the pits and forgot to fuel, like a habit from the daily races. So I gotta be attentive to that. And other than that, let's jump on track. Let's see, with Grover's racing or practicing. Ace is on track as well. Tires are cold. Track is cold. It's early morning, so it will be a cold track for the most part. Brakes feel a little too soft right now. Let me pump the brakes. $50, $75, $25, $100, $50, $75, $50, $75, $75, $50, $75, $50, $75, $50, $25, $100, $25, $75, $25, $50. Now, oh, gotta remember how to use the brakes. There goes Ace. Let's chase him. Exit on 4th, I believe, here. Ace, who's on the Lamborghini. That thing is spinny. Look at this. Look at this livery. It is super sweet. Are we gonna get any flames? There you go. Such a nice car. Completely missed the curb. By the way, for anyone watching, if you have any tips and tricks about this track or about the BRZ, please let me know. I can use any help. One of the reasons why I created this channel or decided to go more public and have people participate or come in is so that I can learn. It's for a selfish reason. We're sharing knowledge, sharing things. Right, and as much as I am a A+ driver, I'm not the fastest. I do not know everything. And I may be smoked by a series of quote-unquote slower drivers in this race. DR means nothing. It means something in a daily race. In here, there are some fast boys with a lower DR than I. They're faster than me. So, it's what it's. Come in, say hi, let me know your thoughts. I believe that not only Grover, but QC and a guy named Canadian Dude are in this league. They're all Canadians, Aces Canadian. So we have some of us. And those transitions. But speaking of Canadians, we may... Hey, thanks, Grover. Speaking of Canadians, we may have to do a Canada-wide get-together at some point. Right. And get a Cardinal to come. You haven't started your stream yet, right? Long day, can't talk. Right, Grover? In 10 minutes. Sounds like a plan. I'll probably take a 5-minute break and put the dog to bed and come back or something like that. I hate this corner. Why did I lift? All these corners are the same. Some fast boys in the 218. It's gonna be a 219 again. I think it's Ace is coming. He's coming fast. Ooh, that was nice. Thank you, Grover. I see you posted your link. You posted my link into your channel, so I appreciate that. Come on, tires. Okay, what will it be? $19.5. Still slow. Right, I'll take a short little break. just put the dog to bed, and I'll be right back. Slowly coming back, slowly coming back. We see more people joining. We're about 30 minutes away. We're about 30 minutes away from the races. Hey, Rob. Welcome in, my friend. Welcome in. You should be racing these with us. You're not, are you? I forgot. Sometimes I forget what your alias is inside the game. So, pardon me if that is the case. We see more people jumping in. We see now umpire Just Rustic, who subbed for Andrew on the showdown that we had a couple of Saturdays ago. Now we see Dr. Earnhardt. English is a hard language, man. And more people are coming in. Gotta drop Grover a like. I'll pop back during race. Yes, absolutely, Rob. Go give him hell, distract him. Tell him to not cut the grass, not touch your grass. Or maybe let him do that so I can pass. We're talking a bit. More players are coming in. We should have a full lobby, 16 people. And this is gonna be super fun. Alright, let's give it a couple extra laps. Warm up a little bit more. Remember how the BRZ feels. Let's put softs and be fast. So my practice from yesterday tells me that I can make the softs last for about 6 laps total. Right, more than that, it's not gonna work. Just about 6 laps, which means that I should have 5 good laps out of it, or close to that. Oh, right. Right, Rob. Forgot your PhD. PhD. They have some good races in there as well, I've heard. So if I don't scrub the tires too much, softs should last me for about 5 laps. Oof, BRZ. Which gives me enough for a 995. Nine laps on each of the other compounds, which means that I'll have to fuel save for those. But then I can fly with the BRZ at the last laps. No go scene. That scared me. So we see some drivers ahead. Man, I forget that there's no ghosting. So if someone spins and stays stuck in the middle of the track, that is a recipe for disaster. All right, we're catching up. Thank you. Hey, drones, welcome in, man. Thank you for dropping in. Give me that precious like that we all want. I appreciate you popping in, man. Dailies look a little weird this week, huh? Yeah, having Tsukuba as a daily C with you have to use your own car and you have setups. It's kind of weird. Alright, we're catching up to Ace a little bit. Ace, who's a very fast dude. Thank you, Ace. So as you can see, we are on lap 4 and tires want to give up already. So 5 laps is all that we can hope for. With this set of tires. Spaced out. Tires. It is not practice, man. We are running a race in the next 20 minutes. So in 20 minutes, we will do a 1 hour race here at Kyoto Yamagiwa Miyabi. Practicing my Japanese here. We're doing a 1 hour race, heavy damage, no ghosting, 4 times fuel, 4 times tires, and a lot of fast dudes racing. So it will be a struggle. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yamagiwa Miyabi. Right. That's my... I'll go with that. It's that's why at the beginning I was saying that driving the BRZ in these conditions is super stressful. Right? You get a daily that is like 10 laps and you're kind of good, you can survive that. That is 23 laps, as you can see, 10 minutes qualifier, and you have all these conditions. I don't know why I picked the BRZ, to be honest. Maybe I'm a sadist or something. With that said, I will take a little short break and be right back. Just gotta make sure that the house is in order, and I'll come back in about 3 or 4 minutes. I definitely have to reorganize my Stream Deck buttons. I gotta keep flipping pages and doing all sorts of trickery to find what I want. This is all sorts of a mess. I'm back. All right, let's jump on track again because we're 15 minutes away from the race. 15 minutes call. So we... Let me put the mic a little closer. We have to get better. Right? All these folks are good at racing these conditions. I am not. So that's why we are here. That's one way of taking that turn. Qualifying should be tight. We should be able to do one lap, pit, and then another lap, right? Because fuel is on for the qualifiers, which means that if you can burn all the fuel, you know, before your fly lap, that really helps. It gives you half a second of difference. Right, you get a lighter car and fresher tires. I actually do not want to start on pole, if I'm being honest. Not that I think I will. But the pressure of being on pole would really drain my tires. Right, so if I can start slightly from the back and enjoy the slipstream, that will help me save fuel and tires a bit. Not a lot of fighting, just counting on good entrance, good exit. That is all that we can do. I've lost some time there. A little too slow on that corner. Lost more time. Alright, that was better. A little more aggressive. Alright, 17.7. That's good. Put some fear in their minds, on their minds. Let them worry about me being fast when I'm not. Nice. Nice transition here. And the BRZ requires you to be on top of it all the time. All the time. So how much do I need? How much fuel do I need? Half a tank? Let's see. As if I'm only doing 5 laps. I'm not gonna need an entire tank. It says I still have 5 laps of fuel. So we need about half a tank, slightly more. Refueling rate is thanks, Weak Sauce. Thank you. So I'm just doing math in my head here, trying to see how much fuel I will need in my last stint. Good luck on your race today, tonight. May the track gods be with you. Race long and prosper. Whew, talk about limit. Yeah, man, absolutely. It's gonna be a blast. Right, so safe rejoin is a thing now. But you gotta really pay attention. Alright, so 5 laps. Slightly more than half a tank. It's probably what it's gonna take. We are at 51% now. We have... Shit, I can see the time. We have 10 minutes, drones. 10 minutes. It was supposed to start at 8. I think it's starting at 8:05. Oh, this last lap is sketchy. Yeah. Tires are saying no. Yeah, man, it's gonna be... Having to be super careful. So I need... $65%. That should be enough. Just rustic. Took my fastest lap. That's fine. Yeah, so we are starting 5 minutes late. So 8:05 Eastern time, which is in about 5 minutes. Deal. Deal. That is a deal. Gonna quickly check on Grover, see how the old man is doing. As I said in the beginning, just Rustic is an A driver, and he's faster than all the other A pluses. This is just lunacy. All right, we are starting in 5 minutes. All right, so the old man, the old man Grover, is doing all right. A little nervous, but doing all right. I think we're all a little nervous. And I just realized now, I don't have anything to point with, but you can see my rear view camera with people in the pit, right in the garage. They're super shady. And right next to it, you see a track map. A track that I don't know which it is. It's looks like Fuji. Yeah. So that seems if I guide myself through that, it's not gonna go well. They should update this and make it so that every track it changes, you know? That would be good. Yeah, it's not the right track map. Clearly. But it's Fuji. Which makes sense. I'm driving a Japanese car, so having Fuji as a little map makes sense. Alright, so tires are super cold. I'm interested to see right, but it is, look at that. That's actually not a bad cockpit view. Yeah, it's good enough to see actually. Some cars are just awful. All right, so we're resetting and then starting. Oh, you said the RCZ? Sorry, I thought you meant the BRZ. Those acronyms. Maybe I'll try that. All right. We're getting ready. There's no fancy music like the manufacturers or the World Series. Just a quiet track. Check that. Just the birds. Crickets. It's actually very nice. Let me know if the song gets too quiet or too loud. Do I have to say ready? I do. 7 seconds. Here we go. Yay, wrong tires. Alright. Let's take it easy on the tires, hard on the fuel. Empty up the tank. Thanks, Rons. Man, if Raw Racing is actually racing in VR, thanks, Rob. That guy's crazy. Oh, that's gonna throw us off. What do we do? I don't know if I'll have time for a... Oh, it's gonna be a one lap thing. That is a long line. All right, here we go. Ace with a 218. Two 17.8. $17.5. Not good. Are we getting any better? No. Fortunately, it's going to be like that. That's okay. Let's see if we can get a better lap now. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to finish 2 laps. I'd rather have 1 extra lap, even if it's higher fuel. This turn is killing me. Okay. Take it easy. You have time. You do have time. Yes, that's better. Should probably exit in 3rd for that one. Okay, let's fly. Come on. Yes. Such a slow corner. No! Come on. It was unfortunate. Let's see if I can improve here. Should still be able to improve. Yeah, nice. Let's go. Yes! Starting third. It's not bad. That is not bad with these people. Let's see. Gotta watch out for Arnhard. He may still come hot with the BRZ next to us. Told ya. We're all very close though. All very close. Alright. Switch to mediums. We're starting on mediums. 9 laps. Then we go hards. 9 laps. And then we switch back to softs for 5 laps. That should give us the 23 laps of intense racing. Just gotta chill a bit. See how people are going. Nice, 17-4. Just breathe in, breathe out now. I'm hearing Grover on my end here. He's very nervous, and so am I. Very anxious about it. Hey Doc, welcome in, man. We're doing a league race tonight. 23 laps, no ghosting, heavy damage. Yes, drones, you got that right. You got that correct. 9 medium, 9 hard, 5 softs. So we're doing a 23 lap race, heavy damage, no ghosting, crazy tire wear, crazy fuel, on the BRZ, hoping not to die. That's the plan for tonight. Alright everybody, good luck. Okay, remember, save fuel. We're aiming for 9 laps. We got some lag going on. That's not gonna help the tires. Yeah, take the right lines. Canadian guy who is a good guy. Okay, we're splitting the group a bit. So 4 of us. Have a little bit more pace than the rest of the group. Keep an eye on the fuel. it, BRZ. All right. Fuel is right on target. Don't want to lose slipstream. All right, 20 laps to go. We're all very careful. It's a little excessive. No, my game froze. No. I shut it down somehow. No. I can't. I can't. Oh. That is so sad. That's so sad. Ugh. It was gonna be a great race. I was having so much fun. Thanks, Ron. Thanks, Rob. I will jump back in and let them know that that's what happened. Yeah, so with that happening, I'll probably just jump on some dailies now in a bit. Can't believe that happened. Sorry, everyone. Game. Yeah, go ahead, man. Go ahead, Rob. Thanks for sticking around. Watch me suffer. Get nervous for nothing. That was just so unfortunate. We were skipping pace. Rage, Arnhart, Canadian guy, just we're just one behind the other, and it's what it's, right? Thanks, man. Thanks, Drones. Thanks for keeping me company. I will take a little break just to scream on the other room, and I'll be back. Right, so what I'll do for a little bit while I recover is look at the race. All right, let's get information on what's going on, who is where. Let's see how Grover is going. Oh, so we're... That is interesting. So Ray already pitted, right? Cornell Mustard has a damage. Grover is starting to be pressured by Rage. Yeah, let's see. Grover just let Rage pass. Good job. Smart. Just trying to keep up. Grover has no tires. Canadian guy, we're on lap 8, so he should pit now. So I see that it's very good on fuel. So that is good. So the Porsche is very good on fuel. You can see the difference in fuel for the BRZ. So Earnhardt will go one more lap. All right, he has marginally better tires. Marginally. And he has last fuel. You can see here. Can we change the... No. So he has less fuel, just enough for one lap. Canadian guy is just keeping pace. There's no reason for passing right now. Ace is speeding this lap as well. They're all gonna pit on lap number 9. Let's take a look at the big view. Alright, so this is battle for P1, P2, and we have Rage at the back with a slightly different strategy. I don't know if he just pitted early, if he had an accident or not. But he's coming back. He's in 8th now. Yeah. Last few corners. Little chicane. Alright, they're both going into the pits. Let's see, Ace is gonna pit as well. Let's see, Rage. This is gonna come ahead. Yeah. Yeah, he's ahead of him. He is ahead of him. Four seconds ahead. 5 now. He does have worse tires. So Canadian guy and on hard are both on hards right now. And I think that Rage was doing the opposite strategy. I do not know. I do not know. Andrew speeding on lap 10 or 11. Tires are suffering. Umpire, same thing. Doing great job on managing the tires now. Just so happy that I didn't kill anyone because the game disconnected. Oh, and Canadian guy came out ahead of Earnhardt, or he passed. Gotta keep up. When you say staying out, you mean by Fragi and umpire? They will do a smaller stint on hards though. Interesting. Umpire on softs, Andrew on hards. Interesting strategies. Yeah, you may be right, Drones, you may be correct. I hear that Grover is suffering with fuel. No, it's too early to say. So they're mostly on hards now. Umpire on softs, Ace on softs. Those softs are not gonna last. Ooh, Rustic coming in hot. Yeah, and in this race, it's gonna be a key factor. Drones. You see that Rustic is really being aggressive now. I don't think he's gonna close the gap to Rage. And you see that he's 50% softs almost. Which is good for Canadian guy, because he can just use the slipstream now to continue to be faster. So that's good for him. And he opened almost 2 seconds to Earnhardt. Yeah, that would be nice. Like you have some sort of check on your lobby to allow like external viewers. That would be very, very interesting. We could be watching some very fascinating races. Crazy and Ace are closing the gap. Crazy and Ace are both on softs, so only natural. Man, that's an interesting race. I wish I was there. Ooh, we have some battle going on. Canadian guy just passed Rustic, who has very worn softs now. So he's putting a barrier between him and the next driver. Coming around the hairpin. Rustic in the pits. Let's go on board. Oh man. It's not even fear. I am missing out. Right? There's no fear here. It's just Mo. This corner is just so tricky. There's an elevation change, and the BRZ does not like. Ooh, pressure from Crazy. First, yeah, that's interesting. Rage is gonna take the race. He has too much of a gap. I guess like 8 seconds. So I don't know if they're gonna be able to take 8 seconds out of a good driver like this. But I don't know them. Like, I honestly don't. I raced with a few of them. Namely, in this race, just Andrew, who's on P7 right now, and Grover, who's all the way at the back. Rage is just rocking that GTR. It's amazing. Canadian guy is catching up though. He took a second over the last lap. CI crazy needs to pit probably this lap. Ace has one more lap to go. No. Yeah, he should pit now. But then he would need 9 laps on softs. So he started on softs. That wouldn't work. He will go to hards now. So if he started on softs, Canadian guy and Arnhard, we're all keeping pace with him. Yeah, he's going in. Ooh, that's so interesting. The Canadian guy really opened almost 4 seconds to P2 now. So it's a healthy gap, very healthy gap. Very, very similar conditions. So Rage is on hards, down in 5th. So he will take Andrew's position. Oh, you missed me disconnecting, Beecham. That is what you missed. We qualified 4th. And P1, 2, 3, and 4 we were all keeping pace together, right? Opening a gap to the guys behind. And then we got to disconnect. I would probably be P3 now or P2. Probably P3. Because I have the same strategy as those 2 guys. And Rage, this guy here, he's trying a different strategy. I don't know if it's gonna work well. Oh man, that's I was so pumped. I was taming the BRZ. Race was good. Oh, Earnhardt with a wiggle. Yeah, I was keeping pace without any struggle, saving tires, saving fuel. So it was good. We got another disconnect or a forfeit. Cornell Mustard just left the room with a range at the living room or something like that. Let's see how our boy Grover is doing. Alright, let's go back to the action. Car choice is free, but it's one car for all 10 races. Right, there are 10 races total in the series, one per week every Monday at this time, and it's always the same car. Right, so I picked the BRZ. I'm gonna have to stick with it for all different tracks. Interesting choice, the Alpha. I have no idea, because I already missed the first race. I was called in because someone had to leave the league and a spot opened up. So I'm joining for the fun, for the learning. I was not planning to be competitive, although as you can see I could be if the game didn't hate me. Oh wait, Bichum, are you in this? Or are you talking about a different race? Oh, no way. That's super cool. I mean, as long as you can keep up, know what you're doing, right? That is amazing, man. That's so good. Alright, so P1 and P2. Oh, they noticed. I'm pretty sure they noticed. I think Andrew is keeping tally of who shows up or not. But Beecham was in the same showdown race, right? He was my teammate. So Andrew, Bailey, like, yeah, they would know. So for streaming purposes, if I pretend that I'm driving, is that a good thing or a bad thing? Like, it's the same car. It is the BRZ. I know exactly. Where I should be braking. Little lift. third, fourth on exit. Fourth is better. Oh, so he's keeping second. Third is better though. Weird choice. Weird gearing choice. Alright, so Canadian guy is going one extra lap. So that may secure his position. So he's gonna do only 3 laps on softs with very little fuel. That's great strategy. Great strategy. Ooh, yes, Grover on P8. And he's on hards now. So 4 seconds to rage. It's gonna be close, because he may take the 1 second per lap for sure. Alright, so Canadian guy is gonna go into the pits now. There you go. Ooh. Rage is just around the corner. This is crazy. Only 50% fuel. And he goes in front of Earnhardt. 2.5 seconds behind. 3 laps to go. Ah, this is so intense. A lot of pressure from Earnhardt. This is wild, yes. Ooh. Ooh. And that may prevent the Canadian guy from catching up to Rage. So that is interesting. Let's just... Oh, they're right there. So I can talk. It's just too good. .3 between each other. It's a good exit here. Hop on the curb. Yeah. All right, drones. Look, I know I'd love to be here right now racing, but this is super fun. And you can see, ooh, great move, great move. Alright, the chase is on. Canadian guy does have fresher tires though. They have the same amount of fuel. Oh, beach and wheels just. Whew. This is drones and I are just glued to this. And man, 1 lap to go. 1.5 laps to go. Okay, you gotta got a better exit here. Both are suffering with tires now. Such a respectable race. Alright, last lap. Which camera do you want? Onboard? Or this? Alright. What a chase. Oh. Canadian going defensive. He's gonna have a better exit. I'll just shut up now. Ooh, the BRZ. Oh. Great defense by the Canadian guy. Hey, hello. Hey Andy, we're watching the last lap of the race that I was disconnected from. These two were battling like crazy. It's beautiful, beautiful to watch. Oh, no! Just gonna get the place back, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's the right thing to do. Nice, nice. No, I think he was just trying to keep pace to not lose the position to Rage. Was coming hot right behind. Oh, it's just beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Wow. This was amazing. Amazing to watch. Amazing to watch. Sad that I was not able to participate, but very glad that I could watch this. Such a clean race. It's the kind of clean race that you don't really see in dailies. It was just incredible. Thanks, Beecham. Half of them are from you, but I appreciate it. Wow, congratulations, guys. Congratulations. DE, Canadian guy, Rage. It was just incredible. So here's what's gonna happen. Next week, we're gonna do this again. Different track. What do we have for next week? Let's take a look. So next week we have Otopolis International, which is a track that again, I'm not very good at. Haven't raced that track too much. So we're gonna spend the next little while or next few days learning the track, trying to get fast, trying not to die with the BRZ. And we're gonna have this race again coming Monday. You're welcome to join me. One of two things are gonna happen: either I finish the race, or we watch it together. Like, these guys are fast, they're very respectable, very respectful with each other. So that makes for great racing. Right, Beecham, thanks for popping in, man. I appreciate your comment about the subs. I appreciate your help getting those subs. I think half are from you, half are from Radion. Also did a little sub campaign for me. Drones, thanks for sticking around, man. It was fun to have someone to talk about it. That race was intense. It was super good. So I will cut it in here for tonight. Once again, thank you very much for coming and hanging out. We'll catch up on the next one. Bye.